Okay, sorry. I know I just had to like restart the video. I apologize, but I'm gonna go over just a few things on how and what I like to do when a new product. So we have a new catalog, obviously. Let me pull it real quick. New product that I'm getting ready to like send out and for the catalog, right? We got new products coming. So what I like to do, I'll take pictures of these and post them in our group page when the other things arrive, because the ones did not arrive that I thought. But what I do is on your back office under resources, you can like look at their virtual, pretty much like, so you don't have to like wreck a catalog. That's how I put it, because I don't like to wreck my catalog. So I'll print it and I'll star what I have a carton of, circle what I need a carton of, you know, if I have samples of the stuff. I'm gonna give you a little example. So right down here is the samples and some cartons. And this is just stuff I pulled. Well, obviously we have stuff over here, but those are just samples or stuff that I've pulled, and I'm missing. It's nice to keep track of this. So like I'm gonna make an Excel sheet every single month so that you guys can like print it off and keep track, because I think it's gonna be the best thing. I'm gonna write that down just so I don't forget. Haha. Because otherwise I will space it. Make Excel sheet. So when you're like doing your taxes and everything, that like if you had to buy a product so you can show your customers, and I like to have 7, hi Jody, I like to have 7 blend batches going at once, like in my house, so I can hand it to a girl and send her on her way pretty much. Does that make sense? So I have all this, like I wrote it down. I like circled if I need a carton. I started if I have a carton. It helps me out in general. Does that make sense? Now the other cool thing I'm going to show you. Who remembers these? Anybody? Anybody? Nobody? Alright. Well, what was in them was different scents when we had like a promotion going on kind of thing. And then this one had like I love watermelon in it. Fresh juicy pineapple. I was like, oh, this is awesome. So I can use this. So I took the sample out and I laid it down. I was like, okay, so this is good. Now, funnier thing. Here we go. You guys ready? I'm not. My husband thinks I'm crazy. But what woman's husband doesn't think she's crazy? Alright. Funny thing. Right here. This is all of the scents that are currently not in the catalog. So they're all, how do you put it? So they're scents that's not in the catalog. What do you do with Let It Snow, right? So what I'm doing is I'm going to tell people for every $50 you spend, you get 5, like, what do we call it? 5, I was trying to think of an idea. But 5, oh, my husband just texted me and I read it. You get 5 discontinued scents or something. I don't know. Like, there's a different way. I don't want to say discontinued. I don't want to say vintage. I want to like, wording key is huge. I think it's 5. God, where is it? Who is saying it? 5. I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me think of a word. So they get 5 samples for free, because you can't charge for the samples. Keep that in mind. But only if they spend $50 and above, because guess what? That's going to help your sales volume and like if you're working towards a goal, etc. So now I'm going to get past all this boring stuff and show you how I do one sample. And granted, you don't need them like this. I know if you're doing a catalog change, you do not need it to look exactly like this. You can go in our back office, order these, or what you can do is go online and find something unique. The other thing that I did, and I'm actually going to go downstairs real quick to show you this, because I wish I would have known this. I wish I would have known this before when you join Pink Zebra, like, you start buying all this stuff because you think you need it, right? A lot of people do. I mean, I did. And you see it, and it's cute, and you just got to have it, right? Well, look at Krystal's Just Gotta Have It. So, we're going to go through a lesson learned. I bought these little things. Yeah, they worked, like, whatever. Then I started putting them in this. I don't know why, but I thought it was a good idea. So, and then it started, like, melting in my car. And I'm like, oh, my clients are going to hate me. I can't do that. So I told them to place it in their, what was it? Like, their underwear drawer or something, or have it hang somewhere and you can get that smell. But when I first started off, obviously I didn't have a lot of money with this company, right? I mean, some people just don't have it. So I would get these little baggies and make it, and then I'd write, I wish I could find one. Look, there's so many. I'm trying to find one real quick for you guys because it's funny. It made me laugh today. So I would go and purchase a whole bunch of these at, like, Walmart or your Dollar Tree, wherever. You get them for $1, or your Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and you can make the little thing. Look, see, my friends think they're funny. These are how my bags were. Do you read what they wrote? Because they loved they could create their own scent. But I wanted to show you how it looked, what I did. I mean, and you're going to learn, like, what do you really need and what are you buying that's pointless for your business. I love the scoops. I keep the scoops because I always give them to customers. Let me find one. I gotta have one in here somewhere. You guys, seriously. Somewhere? You think there'd be one? Like, what was I doing with my life? I mean, we all go through phases, right? All my first business cards. Look, that's all. So this is what the business card would say. And then the back said nothing, and I would, and I would write what scent it was. So then I think what I did was do this. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Look at that. You always have to start off somewhere. So no matter where it is and what you're doing, I mean, don't compare your success to somebody else's. Like, I should really show you guys how my cards have completely changed. And I think you guys would laugh. But, like, so this whole box, except the scoops and some of the other stuff, to me, I don't use it. I have a box like that. See, we all have boxes like that, and I don't think it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, because this year I'm going to help you guys learn and let you know, like, pretty much give you a heads up, like, what I wish I would have, what I wish I would have known when I first started. Don't go, like, crazy trying to, again, I did these little baggies, you guys. And then I switched to, like, the smaller versions. And then then I was like, okay, this is coming off. This isn't working. What else can I do? So I would just write what it was on my business card with that little pack right there. And hand it to people like this. And then Krystal grew up a little bit. And these are my business cards. So when somebody would buy something, see it? It says, like, we love referrals, all that other stuff. I'll take pictures of this stuff just so you guys can see it. But no matter what, remember everybody does stuff differently. Don't compare your chapter 1 to somebody's chapter 20. Because if I known what I know now, well, I hate this lighting today. I'm not a fan. But if I would have known what I know now, I would have bought, well, I'm glad Pink Zebra didn't have these when I first started. They did not have these in the back office. Okay? I promise you they didn't. So, us as consultants, we had to try to come up with cute things. So, I would literally get the little baggies, and I swear, where is it at? I was going to grab my little scale to show you guys. I looked like a drug dealer weighing sprinkles. It was bad. So, then I went on eBay, I think it was. Don't quote me. eBay, and I got these. So it's more professional looking. Does that make sense? But then, since Pink Zebra came out, right after I buy these, and I find them after a year, Pink Zebra came out with these, which are extremely amazing. They're in our back office. You can use them. All I'm going to do today, so all those cartons that you guys, OG for a girl, for real, this struggle was real. So what I'm going to do today, it's actually pretty easy. Like, look, I have stuff, I don't even know what the heck this is. No idea. But once upon a time in my Pink Zebra career, I thought it was awesome and I needed it. I think it's like a memory lane box or something, so I could laugh and like show people that my OG. I think I should. Would you guys like that? Like, no, yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking. And then, what else do I want to show you real quick? So I learned. You guys are just gonna follow me today. My portal's not on. So I learned, think outside the box, like truthfully think outside the box. And I started to come up with making these, what your sprinkle was. So it's something you can put on the lid and it looks just like one of our Pink Zebra products, right? I wish Pink Zebra had these, but you can also get like don't do all that extra stuff. Don't go above and beyond trying to be like you don't need to. I started off the top of I should try to find a jar that I just wrote with a permanent marker what it was. I mean, you gotta learn. Or I'd cut up a thing and like a circle thing. I'd buy like empty ones. What else do I want to show you guys? Oh, how many of you still have these? You are OG Zeeb if you got these. How many got these? So I have if you only knew. Yes, I have our competitors like thing because I like to do research on things and explain. Oh, here's the little baggies. So I would like weigh it out, literally. It was bad. But if you have these, then I started getting a little bit smarter. I was like, I can make it cute. Look what I did. I don't know if you guys can see it that well. Just view. Oh, whatever. But it's a Pink Zebra Independent Salted Crisp Apple. And then I would put it in, make it cute. It was really nice. But doing these were like hard, I swear. Yeah, because I'd put it just like this. And then it had the little sticker on. But keep in mind, we all start off somewhere, okay? So, again, don't compare your chapter 1 to somebody's chapter 20. But what I was trying to say with these ones, because I don't know if these lost fragrance. I haven't touched these in a while. I mean, they're not as potent as they used to be because they sat. I know they sat in people's cars. I know they sat at people's works and everything. But you can empty it out simply, honestly, just empty it out. Put the sprinkles in, make a random candle with all, like, put your fruity ones together, your butter tarts. Oh, that smells. You can tell if it's old or new, look. But it's nice to go through this stuff and see it and, like, look how much we've changed as the company, truthfully, and how it's constant. You have to reevaluate stuff. So, don't go overspending on stupid stuff you don't need. I hope that you guys take this as a lesson learned. But what I want to tell you and leave you with is this huge thing. What you do, if you're trying to build like let's say you joined in fall and you want to expand your, I'm trying to think of the word in choice. You want to expand your catalog for a catalog change like I'm about to do. Girl, go buy yourself a jar of each of the new scents that you do not have. It will be a tax write-off because then you can make samples out of them. And you have it as your pretty much like your starter kit, which I like. And then you get sales credit for it, SV. You can order this as a customer order. No, a consultant order, so you get it cheaper, but again, you don't get your commission check for it. And then, I don't know. So, I typically do when there's a catalog change, and I haven't done it in a minute. And I'm debating. I don't know, for all my personal sponsors, I always tell them, hey, whoever hits $500 first gets the free set, like, of all of them. So you don't have to get it. It was free, and you can figure out which ones you like, which ones you don't. But, I don't know. I hope this helped. I really do. And keep pushing. Don't give up. Yeah, that's all I got. I just thought I'd fill you in a little bit on tips and tricks of it. And Jody should be commenting about how the transition works and why it benefits you, in case you didn't want to watch this video. Bye, you guys.